Hello YouTube land. We are back up here for the second day of metal framing. There we go, that's better for the metal sheathing that's going on the barn. But we've also got something else going on. We've got the cupolas. We're doing the cupolas this morning too, placing those or prepping the roof for those. So there's quite a bit going on with that, and we've got a couple of crews out here today, so we're really going to try to knock some stuff out as far as getting the upper roof and lower roof done over here. So I will come back in a bit. I have to go run the rest of my jobs today, but this afternoon or late morning I'll come back and dive into these cupolas here. As you can see, I've unboxed them. We've got an issue with one of them, but nothing I can't fix. And then I need to get a hold of my Familia and see if we want to paint them or leave them the color they are or what we want to do. So anyways, we'll come back this afternoon and we'll bang out these cupolas, and probably by the time I get up here there'll be quite a bit of more roof on. So we will tackle all of that this afternoon. All right, well, it is not this afternoon. It is not late morning. This is 2 days later. Friday, as was the rest of last week, work just absolutely kicked my butt. Last couple of weeks has been really bad with work. We just have so much going on. Things coming to a head, people having to have stuff done right now. It's just been real bad, but that's behind us. So I hope it's behind us. This week we've got 4th of July coming up, so I think things are going to slow back down just a little bit, at least give me some breathing room to come out here and spend some time on the ridge and make some videos for you guys at least. But today is Sunday. I did not make it up here yesterday either. Spent some time with the girls. We took them to the pool. I had to do a bunch of stuff around the house, mow the yard, get it all ready, especially since the house is for sale. I can't let stuff slide like that. So had to do all that kind of stuff. Weed the flower beds, check the sprinkler system, because now it's freaking hot here. And so I had to make sure all that was running all right. And then I went and ran and went to the pool with the girls. So today is Sunday. Today is Josh Day. Today is Blackberry Ridge Day. So I want to show you what they did Friday. They got quite a bit done. I was hoping there was a little bit more, but understand we did have pretty much got twice the amount done. I just thought once they had it down to a system, we'd get a little bit further, but hey, no big deal. Let's look at the metal pile first, kind of see where we're at. As you can see, it's a little bit more scattered, but that's all we have left of the charcoal. And the reason for that is there's only one roof left to do. So we're making pretty good ground. This is going to be for that area there, and this longer stuff is for the longer run here. So I guess as I'm showing you that, you're seeing some of the top done. So let's see, let's dive into that. I don't know how well you can see from back here. Let me back up just a little bit further, and then we'll zoom in with the camera so we can get a good idea of what's going on. So there is the south side, and you can see the insulation sticking up at the top because we don't have the ridge on it yet, but once the ridge goes on that very top peak, that'll go away and all you'll see is the charcoal. And then you may notice that, and that, and those are our cupolas. Those are going on as soon as the ridge goes on. Those will go on at the same time as that so that it all can get flashed together. And let's go look at the north side. All right, so here we are on the north side. As you can see, the lower roof and upper roof is done. And then you can see our cupola boxes up there again. I'll go over that here in just a little bit. I'm going to go to the underneath side, or at least try to get a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to get closer, but maybe I'll get closer. I was a little bit worried about seeing the cupolas, and I think once you pull up from the front of the barn is so tall that you are going to have a problem seeing the cupolas. But from this side view, you're certainly going to see them, and they're going to look awesome. So I'm not so worried about that anymore. As you can see, the only thing left undone roofing wise on this side was the obvious ridge, which we just talked about. But if you can see it at the bottom of the windows, for the first 4 windows, you can see our L metal there, or our roof to wall metal. That is installed there, and it is not installed on the last 5 windows. So before we get our wall metal on, we'll have to make sure that that happens, and they know that that needs to happen. I had a conversation with them about it. They just didn't get that far on Friday. So it all looks real good. I'm excited to get this thing covered up. I can pump out our pond to day nave, and we'll go from there. So I think what I might do is end this video here as for part of our barn series, just so you can kind of get a metal day 2, like what happened with the day 2 metal. And then I think I'm going to start another video over the cupolas, just so I can talk in full about how we're installing those, what's happening with those, and go from there. So this will be it for barn metal day 2, and come back on day 3. They'll get the lower roof done, and then we will start the walls. So pretty exciting stuff. So we will see you this coming week up on the ridge.